This training video looks at how to deal with a capsize for a single-person sailing dinghy. Capsizing is a normal part of everyday sailing. There's nothing to worry about, the boat won't sink. Single-handed boats are lighter than two-handed boats and so are much easier to deal with after a capsize. Even sailors with years of experience capsize, and you should practice your technique with deliberate capsizes on light wind days to perfect your technique. To force capsize the boat, simply lean heavily to one side or the other. This imbalance of weight will capsize the boat. In the unlikely event of becoming trapped under the sail, simply push up on the sail. This will introduce a pocket of air and then you can swim free. When in the water, it's important to keep in direct contact with the boat at all times to prevent you from getting separated. This can be done by either holding onto the main sheet or by holding onto the hull itself. Let's now look at what you need to do step by step to recover from a capsize. When you first go into the water, check that you're not caught up on any loose ropes and make sure that the main sheet is fully slack, which will mean that the mainsail flaps when the boat is pulled upright. Next, swim to the rear of the boat. This will ensure that you do not get trapped under the hull should it invert. And while you're there, check the rudder hasn't fallen off. If it has, refit it. If you feel the boat rolling on top of you, you need to swim clear and let the boat settle. If, however, you do get trapped under the boat, then you need to take a deep breath and bob out from underneath the upturned hull. In this example, the boat has fully inverted. To make it easier, you need to swim to the centerboard in preparation to right the boat. To increase leverage, try to get out of the water by climbing on the lip of the upturned hull and grab hold of the centerboard. If the centerboard has slid back inside the boat, simply grab it and fully extend it like this. This provides greater leverage to right the boat. But be careful not to damage the trailing edge of the centerboard, as this is a thin edge and is delicate and very easily damaged. Now you just need to lean back. There's no need to strain here, as a gentle and sustained pressure will suffice and is the key to an effective capsize procedure. Slowly, the boat will adopt the flat capsize position, which, when reached, you need to apply all your weight to the top of the centerboard and push down. Surface tension of the sail on the water may need you to apply a quick pump to break the seal, which when happens, the boat will right quickly. Once the boat is upright, you can then clamber aboard. Do not climb in under the boom, as it's likely that the extra weight of you under the boom will pull the boat over once more, so you should swim to the opposite side of the boom and climb in from there. To help you, grab the tow straps for extra leverage. Once aboard, be careful to keep your head clear of the flapping sail and boom. Sort out all the ropes and make sure nothing is tangled, and open any drainage points, and start sailing. As you get more proficient and more experienced, it is possible to right the boat without actually getting wet. This is called a dry capsize, and here's how. As the boat flips over, if you're quick, you can end up sitting on the uppermost side of the boat. You can then quickly step over the boat and stand on the centerboard. Using your weight, lean on the centerboard to pull the boat back upright. As the boat rights itself, step back over the side, back into the cockpit and keep yourself dry. As before, you can then sort out all the ropes, making sure nothing is tangled, open any drainage points and start sailing. During the capsize process, you may have become stuck in the middle of the no-go zone and be unable to sail away. This is called being stuck in irons. If this happens, simply push the boom well out to one side and steer the boat backwards away from the no-go zone. See our first sail video for more details on this. So let's recap the key learning points. Dinghies do not sink when they capsize. Everyone capsizes, even the most experienced sailors, so don't be worried or embarrassed. To ensure that the sail flaps when the boat is pulled upright, make sure that the main sheet is loosened. Swim to the stern and make sure the rudder is in place. You must keep in direct contact with the boat at all times to prevent you from being separated. Remember, just lean back. There's no need to strain here, as a gentle and sustained pressure will suffice and is the key to an effective capsize procedure. When the boat is flat on its side, it may be necessary to apply a quick pump of pressure to the centerboard to break the surface tension caused by the sail sticking to the water. Once the boat is upright, you can clamber aboard. Do not climb in under the boom, as there's a good chance you'll capsize the boat once more. Once aboard, be careful to keep your head clear of the flapping sail and boom. When you get proficient, you'll be able to right your dinghy without getting wet. Next steps. Good capsize drill is an important part of sailing. Being completely familiar with what you need to do allows you to be more confident with your general sailing. You should practice your drill on light wind days to perfect your techniques.